Good afternoon. I'm Sally Matson and this is my colleague Jenny Cook. She's just going to listen to us. And your names are?
Kirsten.
Chris.
And Kirsten, where are you from?
I'm from Denmark.
And Chris, where are you from?
I'm from Belgium.
Can I have your mark sheets, please? Thank you. Thank you. Do you work or are you a student, Chris?
I just finished my master degree in Belgium. I studied economics.
Mm-hmm. And what about you, Kirsten?
Right now I'm studying business English, but I've been previously I've been working at the Danish Refugee Council in Denmark.
Thank you. What do you like most about your studies?
Well, I prefer the international business because I hope I will work in this area in the future.
Mm-hmm. And what about you, Chris?
I really like the finance part of the studies because I like figures and things like that. So.
Thank you. Now I'm going to ask you both some questions about career opportunities. How important is it to you to have opportunities for promotion in your career, Kirsten?
I think it's really important. I like to have a goal that I can push further and further all the time. I think it motivates me and makes me more competitive. So yeah, that's quite important for me.
How about you, Chris?
I totally agree with her, especially for the motivation part of the promotion. So yeah, it's quite important.
Do you think companies should provide training for possible future career opportunities for all staff?
Maybe not for all the staff, maybe especially for the motivated staff, but otherwise it would be wasted money if they leave the company or things like that.
What do you think, Kirsten?
Yeah, I would agree on that.
Kirsten, is the opportunity to work abroad important to you in your career?
I think the first years of my career would be really interesting and important for me to travel around and work abroad, but after some years I think I will start my own family and settle down in just one country.
And Chris, do you think it is better for your career to stay in one company or to work for a number of companies?
I think it's better to work for a number of companies because you get more experience and it's better on your CV. So, yeah.
Thank you. Now, in this part of the test, I'm going to give each of you a choice of 3 different topics. I'd like you to select one of the topics and give a short presentation on it for about a minute. You will have a minute to prepare this, and you can make notes if you want. After you have finished your talk, your partner will ask you a question. All right?
Okay.
Here are your topics. Please don't write anything in the booklet. Now, Chris, which topic have you chosen, A, B or C?
I've chosen B.
Would you like to talk about what you think is important when delegating work to others? Kirsten, please listen carefully to Chris's talk and then ask her a question about it.
When delegating work to others, I think it's very important to give clear instructions to that person because that person needs to know what to do and what is expected. Which kind of tasks he need to do and when it has to be finished and things like that. But it's also very important that you choose the right person to do it, the appropriate person to do it, the person with the right qualifications and things like that. And it's also very important that the person who is delegating he can't be a control freak. It's important that he can give his work away, that he isn't afraid that the other persons are making mistakes or things like that. And so, yeah.
Thank you. Now, Kirsten, please ask Chris a question about her talk.
Do you think you would be able to delegate work to others in a proper way?
Yeah, I don't think it's would be a problem for me, because I don't think I'm a control freak. But you never know, of course, because I'm a student. I never did it before, so.
Thank you. Now, Kirsten, which topic have you chosen, A, B or C?
I chose A.
Would you like to talk about what you think is important when trying to attract new staff?
Yes.
And, Chris, please listen carefully to Kirsten's talk and then ask her a question.
I think it's very important for the company to offer a high salary, of course, and also to offer a comfortable and social working environment with the other colleagues. And another thing that I believe is crucial for the company is to have a good reputation in the in business, because I think that would attract some of the best qualified job applicants, and also I think it would be helpful if the company gave away some leaflets or introductions for this company at some universities, and try to attract some of the new graduated students to their company. So that I think that would be some of the most important things.
Thank you. Now, Chris, please ask Kirsten a question about her talk.
What do you think is the most important, the competitive wages or the reputation of the company?
I would say that the company reputation is most important, because for the employee or the job applicant, it is both. It can both be like a stable job, and at the same time it also offers you something to have on your CV for other jobs in the future.
Thank you. Can I have the booklets, please? Now, in this part of the test, you're going to discuss something together. You'll have 30 seconds to read this task carefully, and then about 3 minutes to discuss and decide about it together. You should give reasons for your decisions and opinions. You don't need to write anything. Is that clear?
Yeah.
I'm just going to listen and then ask you to stop after about 3 minutes. Please speak so that we can hear you.
I think it depends quite much on which company it is, whether it's a big or a small company. I think the small companies wouldn't need a staff magazine at all.
Maybe.
But a big company that would probably be.
Yeah, just to inform the employees.
Yeah.
Things like that. So what would we include in the magazine?
I think the social events and birthdays of promotions
yeah.
too, and also how the business is going, if they have been making any progress, and
or maybe when they were in the media. Just the newspaper article included in the magazine, something like that. Yeah.
And also the boss should write a leader, and try to like motivate or give a pep talk to the employees.
Yeah.
And who should contribute to the
magazine? I think that's a difficult question, because when you are including the management, they don't have that much time to do it maybe. So, and not all the staff I think is interested in writing for a magazine or being involved in making the magazine. So maybe it's up to them to choose.
Yeah. Maybe they could choose like one employee from every department in the company to represent their department, and also give some ideas for the whole company, what they want to improve, and I think it's also important to. I think it's important to involve all the staff members, both like the boss and also just the cleaners.
I don't think that all the people are maybe interested in having an internal magazine, because some people just don't care what happens in the firm, maybe. So it could give some difficulties if a whole department isn't interested in the magazine, and someone really has to contribute. Yeah, but maybe we'll see.
And what else could we put in the magazine? It's maybe also a calendar with all the important dates for the company.
And the holidays or something like that.
Holidays.
Yeah.
Thank you. Would you like to contribute to Staff Magazine?
I don't think so, because I don't like writing that much, and I think it's difficult to be inventive after a while maybe, so I don't think it's my cup of tea.
What about you, Kirsten?
I think I would like to contribute to this kind of staff magazine. I think it would be funny and benefits a lot from that.
Do you think an internal company website would be a good way of keeping staff informed?
I think it's maybe too expensive to make a website, so
I think they definitely should choose between the staff magazine or a website, not both things.
Maybe.
And also it depends on the size of the company again.
Yeah, and the kind of the company, because not all companies have persons who can work with a computer. Maybe they can work with a computer, but making a website is not that easy. So,
do you think magazines are a good way to keep staff informed?
Yeah, I think so, because otherwise the management or other persons have to tell everyone in private what's happening in the company, and with an internal magazine it's all in one. It's faster, I think, less time consuming.
Yeah, definitely. Then you can like have an overview both in the formal thing, what is going on, and also the social events, and whose birthday is approaching, and so I think that would be a good thing.
Thank you. That's the end of the test.